Good morning, dear children. How you are all? Today you have Science 1 class. In this session, we will see Unit 10 Matter Around Us. Last week we see the chromatography, paper chromatography and all, right? So today we have to see the topic solution and its type, and final topic is emulsion. First we see what is solution and its types. When we dissolve a solid in a solvent, that is salt is a solute and dissolve in water, we stir it, we get a solution. சால்ட்டை வாட்டரில் கரைச்சிங்க அப்படின்னா நமக்கு என்ன கிடைக்கும், ஒரு சொல்யூஷன் கிடைக்கும். சரியா? இதில் சால்ட் அப்படிங்கிற சொல்யூட், சால்வெண்ட் அப்படிங்கிறது, வாட்டர் இஸ் அ சால்வெண்ட். தெர் ஆர் டிஃப்ரெண்ட் டைப் ஆஃப் சொல்யூஷன் இஸ் தேர். ஒன் இஸ் sand with water, copper sulfate solution and milk. We filter them now. First we filter sand dissolved in water. See the pure water collected in the flask, right? And where is sand? Sand is left on the filter paper. Next we filter the copper sulfate solution. The entire copper sulfate solution is obtained in a flask. Here no filtrant or residue is in the paper, right? Okay. Next we filter the milk. Again the entire milk is collected in a flask. See, all the milk is collected in the flask and there is no residue left over the filter paper. So these are the three different kinds of solution. One of this is suspension. The properties of suspension is it is a heterogeneous. Second property, it is the components of suspension, they can be separated by filtration. Components filter பண்றப்ப தனித்தனியா பிரிச்சு எடுக்க முடியும். And it is not stable. What is mean by not stable? If not stable means we leave the solution and settle down for some times, the insoluble solvent is settle down in the bottom. So which out of these three is which one is suspension? Yes, sand dissolved in water is a suspension. Why? Because it is having the three same properties of suspension. என்னென்ன ப்ராப்பர்ட்டிஸ் பார்த்தோம்? ஹெட்ரோஜீனியஸாக இருக்கணும், அடுத்து காம்போனன்ட்ஸ் என்ன செய்ய முடியும், தனித்தனியாக பிரித்து எடுக்க முடியும். இதை நீங்கள் கொஞ்சம் நேரம் நல்லா மிக்ஸ் பண்ணிவிட்டு அப்படியே வச்சுருந்தீங்க அப்படின்னா சாண்ட் ஃபுல்லாக என்ன ஆயிரும், கீழே செட்டில் டவுன் ஆயிரும். ஸோ sand dissolved in water satisfied all the three properties. What are they? Heterogeneous, components can be separated by filtration, and not stable. Okay, next we see true solution. True solution is always homogeneous. True solution க்கு என்னென்ன properties னு பார்க்கலாம். First properties is homogeneous. What is homogeneous? When we look at the copper sulfate solution, we see that it is same throughout. It is also clear and transparent. The components cannot be separated by filtration. Already we see the activity, correct? So copper sulfate solution filter பண்றப்ப நமக்கு எந்த residue என்ன கிடைக்கல, filter paperல கிடைக்கல. Next, it is a stable. Why it is stable means we keep the copper sulfate solutions for a long time undisturbed, that we don't see any insoluble solid in the bottom of the flask. So aqueous copper sulfate solution is a true solution. copper sulfate solution கொஞ்ச நேரம் நீங்கள் நல்லா மிக்ஸ் பண்ணிட்டு வச்சிட்டிங்க அப்படின்னா ஆஃப்டர் த லாங் டைம் என்ன ஆயிரும், அப்படியே தான் இருக்கும், கீழே எந்த ஒரு இன்சாலிபிள் சால்வெண்ட்டும் அதில் இருக்காது. ஓகேவா? ஸோ நெக்ஸ்ட்டு, now you think milk is what kind of solution? Milk is like it's look homogeneous because as we look at the same throughout, பார்க்குறப்ப ஒரே மாதிரி இருக்க milk, so it is a homogeneous. Next, but if you take some of the milk and observe under microscope, we will see it has a various composition throughout. It has a different particles like fat and so what. In observing this milk under a microscope in a different proportion of milk, so even though it look homogeneous, it is actually heterogeneous. Such mixtures which look homogeneous but actually is a heterogeneous mixture. ஸோ மில்க் வந்து பார்க்குறக்கு எப்படி இருக்கும், ஹோமோஜினியஸ் மாதிரி இருந்தாலும் மைக்ரோஸ்கோப்பில் பார்க்குறப்ப அதில் சின்ன சின்ன கண்ணுக்கு தெரியாத பார்ட்டிகல்ஸ் எல்லாம் இருக்கிறதுனால இதை ஹெட்ரோஜினியஸ்னு சொல்கிறாங்க. ஓகேவா? ஸோ காம்போனன்ட்ஸ் cannot be separated by filtration and it is stable. If you are stir the milk after settle down after long time, it is nothing insoluble solvent is there. So it is colloidal solutions. This type of solution is called colloidal solution. So milk is a colloidal solution. Next we have to see the classification of colloidal solution. Colloidal can be classified on the basis of physical state of dispersed phase and dispersion medium, or the basis of appearance, or they can be classified as basis of the solvent affinity. Now let's discuss about the classification of colloidal on the basis of physical state of dispersed phase and dispersion medium. Each of the dispersed phase and dispersion medium can be solid or liquid or gas. There are 8 different combinations are possible. For example, if dispersed phase is solid and dispersion medium is solid, we can see solid salt is formed. Example are colored glass, alloys and gems. Next, dispersed phase is solid and dispersion medium is liquid. It forms salt. Example, paint, ink, white egg, colloidal alone. Next, dispersed phase is solid, dispersion medium and gas. They form aerosol. Example, smoke and dust. Next one, dispersed base is liquid, dispersion medium is solid. They form gel. Example, curd, cheese, jelly, pudding. Next, dispersed phase is liquid and dispersion medium is liquid. They form emulsion. Example, milk, butter, oil in water. Next, dispersed phase is liquid, dispersion medium is gas. They form aerosol. Example, mist, fog, clouds. Dispersed phase is gas and dispersion medium is solid. They form solid form. Example, cake, bread, stone, pumice stone. Next, dispersed phase is gas and dispersion medium is liquid. They form foam. Example, soap, lather, aerated water.